typical American, always on the drive, on the go. He wants to do a little bit more, something better, which is fine. But if he puts his nervous system on tension, he can interfere with his digestion, with his circulation, and even with his mental state eventually. So we just need to work with a leisurely efficiency, as it were, and above all, live sensibly. Eat sensibly. It's all right to work if we counterbalance that with proper amount of rest and exercise, proper nourishment. How we work means much more than the number of hours we put in.
Are the poverty health problems the same as the middle class or upper class health problems?
I think if we stop to think, basically it is, because in the underprivileged areas, the people aren't properly educated, they don't have the knowledge, and they don't have the desire, the motivation to take advantage of what can be done now to keep better. Then we get up in the middle group. They're busy making a living, they're busy doing this and that, and by just sheer neglect, they fail to take advantage of what they know ought to be done. So basically, that's just similar. And right here in Dallas, for example, the most underprivileged individual certainly has a friend or could get transportation to our city county hospital where the very finest medical care is available, but health is the individual's responsibility.
The latest outburst in the unofficially declared war on poverty started here at this neighborhood center on Westmoreland. 2 weeks ago, some West Dallas residents picketed this stopgap center. Their complaint? The promise of a permanent center at the Ledbetter School on Gentry Street, only 7 blocks away. At that time, Della Mae Thomas acted as a spokesman.
Mr. Maley and Mr. Cullen also have told us time and time that we will have a multi-purpose centers in the locality of 5 and 6 areas. We have not gotten one. Now they put up a temporary center on Westmoreland, which is not presentable. We need more footage for the children to play. We need more space, floor space to hold classes in.
Most of those complaining call for the resignation of the executive director of the Dallas County Community Action Committee, Mr. Alan Maley. Maley has steadfastly refused to quit. And if the problem is merely one of red tape, would Maley's resignation help? Maley politely refused to make a statement today to Channel 8 News, saying that it would only fan the flames. County Commissioner Frank Crowley did talk with Channel 8's Carl Mayo about the war on poverty.
I gained a feeling, I would admit, that perhaps the board wasn't as scrupulous as it might have been in overseeing the preparation of budgets. I have no public complaint to make about the operation of the poverty war in Dallas County.
While negotiations on the Ledbetter School continue, the problem of this temporary center remains a sore thumb to some West Dallas residents. And that sore thumb won't be healed until at least some more red tape flows. This is Lee Salzberger for Channel 8 News.
We will be working with TEC in order to try to find jobs before summer starts.
What sort of people were these that you couldn't find jobs for?
They fell in the 16-year-old female. Many of the girls weren't able to find jobs in that area, in that age bracket, actually.
What sort of jobs can they fill?
Well, most of them were looking for filing clerks, typists, and this kind of thing.
Percent of these kids might not have gone to work this summer if it hadn't been for the job fair.
I think perhaps maybe over half, because this was the first opportunity for many of them to try to look for a job or have an opportunity or a natural vehicle for them to get in touch with the employers.
what would a lot of them be doing this summer if they hadn't gone to job fair and found a job?
Some probably would just stay home, hang around the block and the streets.
You've played both at second and at short. Which is the natural position? I think you feel a little bit more at home at shortstop.
Oh, yes, I've played shortstop for all my whole career, from Little League all the way up into signing professional baseball. And then they wanted me to play second. They thought I had a better, good opportunity to make a big league squad at second. So I played there until Jim McDonald got hurt, and then I've been playing there since.
The bat's coming along pretty well.
Yeah, I'm making a little bit of contact now. It's a little better. I go home feeling a little better than I did before. I'll be up to 200 here pretty soon.